Good afternoon, everyone. Ben Buckland on the radio with you only because it is Chamber Chats, and that, of course, brings to the front the very, very glamorous but very humble Jody Brott, one half of the Brain and Physical Trust of the Alva Chamber of Commerce, the other half being Megan Lear, who is busy making a living. Jody, how are you?
I'm good, but I'm curious. Am I not making a living?
Jody, that would be between you and your creditors. Let's see.
I mean, you're claiming that Megan's out there making a living.
I'm claiming Megan's doing better than you. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah. I was saying, Ben, I got lots of jobs here.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, you do.
I do lots of things.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Isn't it amazing the amount of stress and strain and hours it takes to be your own boss?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
here's something that oh, wait a minute. Let's go back.
Okay.
But I'll forget this. So
Okay.
So remind me. I want to go back to the 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I got to tell the people listening, this is Chamber Chats, the Alva Chamber of Commerce in beautiful Alva, Oklahoma. And boy, do they have a bunch of stuff coming up. I mean, good, big stuff. And Jody and Megan, of course, are the heads of this. And I love to talk about this way because this is the way it happened. That chamber job came open. There were lots of interviews, or several interviews. These two ladies made a presentation, and they were hired to do the job. And other than reorganizing and the office stuff and, the behind-the-scenes stuff, their really, really, really big deal was come home for Christmas, a promotion that was their very, very first, and it was huge. And they were stretched a little tight about it, though both of them have beautiful smiles. And if you said, or if when I said, hey, girls, how's it going? They would both smile and say, just wonderful, or those things that you say when you're trying to get rid of the guy. They just ask you, how's it going? It was an amazing, fantastic, wonderful promotion, actually series of promotions encapsulated into the promotion. So that's how we arrive 1 year later. We at least know that it'll work, right?
Yeah. It was fabulous last year.
It
and
was.
You never know when you start working on something if people are going to show up, because you can work your tail off. But if people don't show up, all your work is for nothing. But you know what? People showed up last year, and it was so exciting. And so we're like, okay, here we're going. Let's go. And so we're working on another year so we can actually call this second annual. You can't call something a first annual.
Actually, my mother, who taught school, as you know, all of her life, I mean, pretty much, she retired when she was 74, and then her path kind of reminds me of Elizabeth Ritchie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Elizabeth Ritchie has been retired from the university for some years, and she says, Benny, I don't know how I ever had time to do a job for the volunteer work that she's doing. I mean, my mom was in everything that,
Yeah.
volunteering and all of that. The show up is important. Want to and try is important, but it takes a head person. I couldn't think of a better term for that. You don't, as a volunteer, want to follow just everybody. I mean, some people you kind of go, I think I'm just going to stand back and watch him pull through.
Just watch it.
Deal. Yeah, right. In fact, I have a friend who says that volunteering in organizations is like college football to him. 22 people in the middle of everything, dirty, sweating, working, desperately needing rest. Hundreds of people gathered around them, criticizing, blaming, desperately needing exercise.
Well, we claim that there's nobody going to be criticizing. We just want all. I mean, if we've got work to do, if there's something that you see that we need to do that needs to be addressed, just let us know. Come and talk to us. Otherwise we're just going to be out here doing the best that we know to do, and just working to make not only this event, but all events that we are involved in just top notch to the best of our abilities. And so we're pretty excited that we can call this a second annual event. So it's made it past. Yeah. Were you going to say?
Says there can never be a first annual.
Yeah.
Because there's not been an annual.
That's right.
There can only be a second annual.
You can call it your first ever event.
Yes, you can. But
it can't be a first annual.
You can't correctly say your first annual.
Right. I mean, people say it, but it's not. So we can now say second annual because it is our second one. And so we are so excited. And do you know, we are less than 2 weeks away.
Oh, my Lord.
We're less than 2 weeks away from our big event. We are praying for good weather, regardless of what forecasts say. We're praying for good stuff. We're claiming good weather, bearable weather.
Bearable. That's the key. This time of year, I mean, like today would be fine.
Yes, absolutely.
It's okay to be a little moist in northwest Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's a little tougher when it's moist and winds from the north at 40 and it's 11 degrees.
Yes.
It makes a big difference.
It'd be even better if there were no rain, no ice, no snow those days. I mean, maybe a beautiful fluttery snow that's like we just call in, that. So it truly looks like a Hallmark movie. We could call that in. But we're getting really excited. You can check out all of the events at our website, alvaok.net/events/Christmas. That's going to get you to our Christmas page. That's going to give you all of the details, give you the opportunity to click on the
Alva Events what?
alvaok.net is our website.
Okay.
But if you go ahead and put in /events/Christmas, at the bottom of the screen, we have all of the slides playing. And if you click on those slides, that's going to take you straight to our event page that has all of the registrations to where you can go to register for a bed race. You can register to be in our Christmas light parade. Today is the last day to register to be a part of Little Miss Merry Christmas. All the details are there on that. So if you have a little girl and you want her to be a part of the Little Miss Merry Christmas pageant, today's the last day to register. They'll have a rehearsal next week, and then that will be on Saturday morning. So you can register for all of these things. You can register for the Reindeer Doggy Dash, and that is put on by Northwest Domestic Crisis Center, and you can register for that run. Bring your pup along, and so that's going to be fun for those runners. Not fun for people like me. I'm not a runner. But
can you walk?
I could. Yeah, you could walk it. I think it's maybe it's a 1 mile fun run, 5K. I'm not positive on that. I don't have all the details, but if you subscribe to our newsletter, that poster is in our newsletter. And the way that you subscribe to our newsletter is by going to our Facebook page. Just look up Alva Chamber of Commerce on Facebook, and you can click sign up on that sign up button. Once you click on that, that's going to get you our newsletter in your inbox. And it does no good if it comes to your inbox and you don't open it up. You got to make sure you open it up, scroll through it, see everything that's going on. We have a weekly calendar each week where we put all of the flyers, everything that's happening on each day of the week. And then we have another section that has all of the flyers for the weeks ahead. And then there's the specialized section for Christmas specifically. that's going to give you all of those links that you need to sign up. So, the drone show. We're excited about the drone show on that first Friday Art Walk night, December 5th. Graceful Arts will be open with their first Friday Art Walk. Nescatunga will have art in the Runnymede. The Soup and Stroll, sponsored by K&S Tire, served by the Little Red Hens, will be over in the Runnymede. So you can go get yourself a cup of soup and go stroll around the square. You can go check in at the Bell Hotel and have a character meet and greet that has Anna, Elsa, I think Kristoff, Olaf maybe, and Santa and Mrs. Claus, of course. That's going to be in the lobby area of the Bella Hotel on that Friday night. So much going on. There's so much happening. So it's going to be a great weekend.
There is an event from last year that I didn't get to go to because there was just so much going on, and I was tearing down equipment at the time to put it up somewhere else. And I don't think it was a chamber event, but it involved twin pianos or...
We don't have that happening this year.
Good for me.
Yeah, the person who was heading that up last year has moved out of town. And so we don't have the piano concert this year. I can't remember what it was even called. Somebody out there knows. But we do have Tuba Christmas on Saturday afternoon. So if you're a tuba player, euphonium player, baritone player, come and be a part of Tuba Christmas. That is being headed up by Zan Perkins, who is the band director at Northwestern. So make sure that you sign up for that. That's a really cool event. I've told you before, we tend to travel to different Tuba Christmases because I have a family of tuba players.
I don't have anything.
Well, tubas don't typically get the melody then.
Oh, no kidding.
They have the bass line. And so by doing Tuba Christmas, this allows them to actually have the melody. And so it's something that was put together many, many, many years ago. It's actually a nationally recognized thing, Tuba Christmas is. You have to pay for the rights to use the name Tuba Christmas, to have an official Tuba Christmas. And yeah.
As a senior in high school, we had a tuba player who lives in Enid now, Dick Harris, who got a superior at the state competition in tuba. So for the rest of the year, every time there was a school assembly, Dick got to play his tuba solo.
Nice.
Okay.
Did you play an instrument?
Not well.
Not well.
Not well. I took 5 or 6 years of piano or keyboard lessons, and the band teacher in Winoka. You know how teachers are after school. They'll meet at the teacher's lounge, or not necessarily after school, but they have their conversations. So Ray Hunt, the band director, was chatting with the ladies, teachers, my mom being one of them, and he said, "Margaret, don't let Benny attempt to continue any kind of a music education." Now, that's been a while ago. Should I let that go?
You should probably let it go and just be like, I don't know. I just, make a joyful noise. That's what I think about. I have a friend one time who said something about how someone told her that she shouldn't sing in church, and you should not be singing. And that just makes my heart sad because
Yes.
You know what? Make a joyful noise.
Now that one I have overcome a bit. I have adopted the phrase, "Just because I can't sing does not mean I won't sing."
There you go.
Here we go.
There you go. I mean, anybody can sing, just not everybody can carry a tune.
Correct. I mean, I'm not judging what
Right,
you
right, right,
said, but
right.
that's my yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I can know the words. That has little to do with the sound of the
yeah.
song.
You know who can carry a tune?
You can.
Well, I can, but what I was actually, this was going to be a segue.
Oh, okay.
If you want to see some people who can carry a tune,
Here
you
we go.
need to go to the free concert. Handel's Messiah is going to be a free concert on Sunday, November 30th at 4 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church. And let me tell you, it's going to be in conjunction with the Enid Symphony Orchestra.
You mean they're going to be there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a heck of an orchestra.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's featuring Lawana Newell is going to be in there, she's one of the music professors at the university. The Enid Symphony Orchestra with Enid and Alva symphonic choirs will be singing in Handel's Messiah. And this is going to be it's going to be a packed event. It's a free concert, but it is going to be packed. Let me tell you, I got the time wrong last year. They did one last year here in Alva, not the same one, but they did one, and I showed up just a couple of minutes late, and I knew I was going to be late, so I entered in and went down through the basement and up the back stairs and into the balcony. And there was no seating. It was so packed.
Really?
So you want to make sure and get there a few minutes early, definitely, so that you have plenty of room, or so that there's still plenty of room for you to find a place to sit.
Which is really not my strong suit.
To show up early.
Yeah.
Just pretend like you have to set up.
Good idea.
Event.
Yeah.
There you
okay,
go.
I
Like
got it.
I better get there in case I need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I should probably write this down right now.
Yeah.
Yep,
So anyway, that free concert will be on Sunday, November 30th at 4 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church here in Alva. And that is one that you do not want to miss. It's going to be amazing. This weekend.
What time is it? I'm sorry.
At 4 p.m.
4, okay.
4 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah. This weekend is the last weekend open at Bratz Menagerie. So if you haven't been through the Hay Maze yet for this year, make sure you come out and stroll through that on Friday and Saturday nights from 7 to 10 p.m. is our flashlight maze. During the day, we will have the petting zoo and day maze from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on both Friday and Saturday. So come out and see us. It is our final weekend. Of course, that is pending rain. If it's pouring rain on Saturday, we won't open, but you can always check the Menagerie Facebook page for that. This weekend also, remember to shop Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, because that is a big weekend for our businesses. Make sure that you shop local, and when you shop local, you are able to get candy cane cash. And when you shop, every $10 that you spend, you get one candy cane cash ticket. And that will be also a part of our Christmas event. Those candy cane cash tickets, you want to save those, because we are giving out, thanks to generous donors, $10,000 in chamber bucks this year at our candy cane cash giveaway. So it's going to be pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
That is so good. That is so good.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And just a reminder, because we are still in turkey time, right?
We are.
I mean, we're talking Christmas, but turkey time is this week.
Yes, it is.
So tomorrow's your last day to go test drive at Windy Ford, so you can get a test drive for a turkey. They're going to give you a coupon for a free turkey to More Adventure Foods. It now through tomorrow, or it was going on throughout the month. So tomorrow's your last day to go test drive for a turkey. And then if you need a space to land on Thanksgiving, you have no one to get together with, Thanksgiving lunch from 11:30 to 1 in the Fellowship Hall of the United Methodist Church here in Alva. There is the annual Thanksgiving dinner, and that has been going on for years and years. I'm not even sure the first time that they did that dinner, but it has been ongoing for a very long time. So make sure that you hit that up. Also,
Also,
I think this is the last thing.
oh, probably not, but here we go.
I know. Because I always say that this is it. No, it's not. Okay, so, well, we'll see. On Friday, also, after you have done all of your Black Friday shopping, go check out Tom Pavir at Alva Beer Co. That's at 6 p.m. And then Straight Tequila Night is at the Nightlight on Friday night. You can check all of that out in our newsletter. It's coming out today around 4, between 4 and 4:30. We schedule that to go out. So make sure that you are subscribed to our newsletter so you know all the things that are happening in Alva.
And it might be very apropos that Straight Tequila Night is the final thing that we talk about.
Yeah. It is I'll just tell you about Straight Tequila Night. It's the world's first and best 90s country tribute band. That's what it says on their poster.
That is worth a lot.
90s country. It's a great country.
I promise. I
Yeah.
promise. I mean, if you watched the CMAs the other night, you have to know that country music pretty much ended in the 90s.
Oh my gosh. It was the best then. Well, I say that. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
90s. I loved it.
I mean, there's been an occasional one
yeah.
through the 20s or whatever we call them that kind of you went, "Ooh, that's pretty good country." But it was usually George Strait or Willie or Dottie that were doing them.
Yeah. 80s, 90s.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
80s and 90s. I
for
like
sure,
80s,
80s,
90s.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
80s
sure.
and 90s country. Pretty good stuff. Yep. I mean, that's what I grew up listening. I'm sure you know to
I do
Merle
know.
Haggard, and that was my dad's favorite. So that's the country music that we always heard. Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams Jr., all those. So
Toby Keith was that kind of music up to his departure. Man, there's a guy to be missed.
yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like Elvis Presley in that Elvis was just getting to the place where he was really starting to give back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Toby had already started. I mean, people don't know that McDonald's house that he helped do in Oklahoma City, he put either $20 or $22 million of his own.
Wow.
And this is the boy that came out of the oil patch, you know,
Mhm,
down out by Clinton. I mean, he didn't start with a whole. It wasn't a Donald Trump deal where he had a bunch of money to work
Right.
with to start with, you know. So, I love the real country, and that's not the music that's being turned out now
Yeah.
in Nashville. There's
Yeah.
some around the country, but
Mhm.
which reminds me, and we'll talk about this another time on the radio station. But I got a call from James, who is Michael Martin Murphy's manager, and reminding me that the Cowboy Christmas Ball is in Enid, and it's coming up the 10th. We'll get the date.
Mhm.
But if you've never done that, that's the funnest thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael does. It's a historical thing. How we got the polka. How this is the first music that came over, and it's a dance, but it's an all ages dance. I mean, it's I took my kids the first time back when we were doing West Fest with Michael. That's been a long time ago. My kids were young. I was dancing with my daughter, who was probably 5 at the time, and there were lots of people like that. Michael does just a superb presentation, kind of like we are now. You kind of feel like you're just chatting and enjoying. So we'll
That's
have more
awesome.
information on that, and we'll give some tickets away.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Have you been to that thing to the convention thing in Enid?
Mm-mm.
I understand it's a beautiful building. I've not gone to anything there. I've driven by it, and our beautiful building out here is supposed to open February.
I mean, I think that's projection. I have no idea for sure, though.
I remember Tim O'Toole was president of the State Fair, and his last big project was to finish the Bennett Building, which is the huge building that's now they're replacing the arena, but this was the building by it. So it was such a big project that there was a liaison between the architect or the engineer firm that was doing it and the state fair. So Tim would meet with this guy, and so they're standing looking at the building in about August, and the guy's saying, I think we might get out of it. We might have it ready to go, maybe February, something like that. And the guy said, see all those pickups there? Those are all the pickups of the workers here. There's probably 200 pickups. Tim said, yeah, I see them. Why? He said, all those guys are deer hunters. All those guys are quail hunters. All those guys are duck hunters. Don't be surprised if this baby looks pretty empty some days. And that's, in fact, what happened.
Yeah.
In fact. So
Yeah.
we're on schedule out here, I think, February, I think. Have you toured the building?
I have not.
It's worth your time.
Yeah.
Worth your time, yeah. And you know the tour guides, so there you go.
Do I?
Todd.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's the tour guide?
Right. Well,
I don't know. I've not been on a tour, so I don't know who the tour guide is.
Well, those are kind of glorified tour guides. There aren't really tour guides.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great thing. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
What a wonderful Monday. I mean, this is okay. A
Yeah.
little miss kind of a thing, but it's still in the 60s.
Hey, you know what today is? Today is my 24th wedding anniversary.
Man, there was some big money changed hands on that deal. Wow. I think I had it going 90 days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the pot,
Yeah. Well, that's what people actually said. 5 years tops.
Right. I know.
5 years tops.
24.
24 years. I was pretty positive after dating him for 2 weeks. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to marry this guy.
After 2 weeks?
After 2 weeks.
I need to find a woman just like
I was
you. I
like-
can stay cleaned up for 2 weeks.
I knew it. I knew it at that moment. I'm going to marry this guy. And so, and so we became friends that January. We started dating that March, and in May we were engaged, and then we got married in November.
Well, I've watched you guys. I mean, not purposely. I didn't get up in the morning and go, I'm going to go watch
Mm-hmm.
them. But I'm around you some.
Mhm.
You guys are still great friends, it looks like.
Yeah, for the most part, most of the time.
Oh, there got to be some. I mean, there got to be some times.
Most of the time, yeah, I still like him.
And 24 years.
24 years. So
Wow.
we've been married 24 years today.
I
Oh my
remember
goodness.
sitting across from the breakfast table with my wife, and I said, well, what do you want to do today? And she said, kill you.
Hmm.
My ex-wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
not all relationships goes that
I'm
way.
glad that she didn't.
You know,
I'm glad she was not successful in her feat.
I'm not so sure that she would join you in that.
Oh,
I think it would be a split vote. I should have done it when I had the chance.
oh come on now. Well, yes, we've been married for 24 years, and I still like him most of the time. So, and I think he thinks the same of me. So that's pretty good.
Let's just take that.
Pretty
Yeah, take
good.
that as a win. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I like you a bunch, but more like as a little sister.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have the rest of a wonderful Monday.
Hey, thank you. I will.
Okay. That does it for Chamber Chats. We're going to take, this is an unusual thing. Well, unusual being the key word. It's terribly unusual, but we're going to take a 60-second break, probably hear from, we talked about Todd, so maybe hear from Alva State Bank, and then the Associate SID of NWOSU, the one, the only Cade Kennedy, and I will be back with some exciting news. Sports fans, we'll be back. Thank you for joining us on KALV. What a day. What a day.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Holder Drug, your local pharmacy. Stop in and check out some of the new available items at Holder's, starting with our hanging scrolls and banners. Expecting a child soon? Holder Drug is the perfect place for your baby registry. Find more information by stopping by the store or visit us online at holderdrug.com. As always, free delivery with your medications and prescriptions, along with specials at the fountain. That's Holder Drug, located on the downtown square, right here in Alva.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. A big hello to the Princes who made a mad dash through the studio here. Always good to see that lady. So, Associate SID, Cade Kennedy, and I have some exciting news. We haven't got it all put together, which is really not unusual at all. But we have the skeleton of it, so we want you to be thinking about it. So, Kate, give us the run-up on this.
So the run-up on this is we've still got football going on. We've had Winoka's regular season. We've had our time in the Sunflower State with South Barber, followed their run a bit. But we've still got football going on, and better yet, Ben, we've got football going on a mile away from KLV headquarters.
Wow. This sounds big. Keep going.
I would say we've got Sealing and a doubleheader at Ranger Field this Friday. Sealing taking on Cherokee at 1 o'clock, and then Laverne playing Pond Creek Hunter at 7. Some KALV area schools playing, so we're trying to put together and maybe see if we can call a game or two.
I think it would be wonderful to do with the... Since we now have a signal emanating from Winoka, their own signal, on 97.1, we now cover Sealing, the area around Sealing, and KLV has always covered Cherokee with the signal, both 97.1 and 99.5. Probably 99.5 is the stronger of the two, I would think. Don't really know. We've never done, the 97.1 signal is new enough that we've never done an engineering run on it. I just kind of know where it runs out. When I'm going to Oklahoma City, I go through Sealing, go into Watonga, 10 miles outside of Sealing toward Watonga. It gets a little skippy. And when you go over the big hill out there, not sure how far that is from Sealing, then there's a 97.1 in Wichita maybe that starts skipping in with it. So, but we would, and of course you can now go to klvradio.com, go to railroaders.tv, go to the Facebook page, go to the YouTube page, and see the games no matter where you are. When we were in Kiowa doing South Barber, there were two people. One was in Florida that are South Barber graduates that were checking in. One was in Florida. One was down by Houston, I think, or Brownsville. Is Brownsville down by Houston?
I think so. I think it's south of Houston, yeah, somewhere around there.
I think it is too. There's a lot of retirement communities down there, so I assume this was a retirement thing. But do you know the kickoff time?
We do. Sealing and Cherokee will be a 1 o'clock kickoff, and Laverne and Pond Creek Hunter will be at 7. I
haven't nailed down the Laverne and Pond Creek Hunter. I got to tell you that this little stint into Kansas has kind of been an eye opener to me in this business. You go into Kansas with sports broadcast, and it's what do you need? How can we get it for you? What do you have a time of arrival so we can make sure the gates and doors are open? Do you need? And you pay nothing. Oklahoma, not so much.
No.
Not so much. Man, the OSSAA, and we know most of those people, they are decent people. It kind of reminds me that when Trump got in so much trouble for saying that Hitler had done some good things. Well, Hitler did do some good things, I would assume, along in his life. He had a kind of a run there that went he was real bad, but
That's one way to put it.
yeah. But the OSSAA, I mean, they're good people
They are.
until they walk into that facility, I guess. I don't know where the change comes, but it is, here's the money that you send, and we don't need to talk until we get the money. In fact, with you, we'll wait till the check clears.
Yeah.
I don't know that they say that. That's what I
don't
hear.
know. I got no idea on that part.
Okay. All right. So we will do the first one, and I'll try to do the second one. We don't go into Laverne, but we skip into Pond Creek. But with the KLVradio.com, we go in.
Yeah, so in
anywhere.
theory, you can go anywhere.
Anywhere. So all it takes is money, right?
Oh, exactly.
Man. So you know some history. I know you haven't put together your pregame yet, but what's a little bit of history on these teams?
Well, a little bit about it. Sealing and Cherokee. I mean, these are two teams that are 10-2, both district champions going at it. Cherokee's been kind of the interesting story. They've been a younger team the past few years. They feel that, under Coach Bryce Schonbacher, this is finally the year everything is put together. And this is a Cherokee team that I was able to watch a little bit of their game against Cyril. And this was a game that was back and forth the entire first half. But Cherokee, they want to run the ball. When they can get going, when that run game gets established, they are fun to watch. They pull away late in the game and end up winning 38-14 and shut out Arcoma in the first round as well, 46-0. That's how they got here. And then for Sealing, I mean, it's the pedigree of Sealing. Gary Manuel still the head coach there. Caden Manuel, of course, his son a few years ago was able to win a state title. He now plays. He is a running back for Southern Nazarene. Was able to see him a little bit when they came back. And Sealing is one of those teams that they were beat up a little bit earlier in the year. They weren't as healthy. They are finally healthy. And in 2 games, they've given up 0 points in the playoffs.
Oops.
50-0, both games over at halftime. Sealing is getting back to being a machine. They've already got a state title from a few years ago. They're going back trying to get another gold ball. They already have a lot of big wins this year. They beat O'Keene, who's really good. They beat Dewar, who's a lot of people think can win a state title in Class B1. This is Class B2 we're talking about. They had some other wins. OBA they were able to shut down. Shattuck they were able to thump. Every challenge that Sealing has faced, they've been able to overcome it. And Cherokee has kind of been the same way this year. So 2 10-win teams, it should be a fun battle.
I would say so. Reminds me of something that Robert Perot said when he and I were broadcasting the year that Winoka won the silver ball, and they were being beaten in the third quarter, and Robert said, in this class of ball, and really probably in everything in B also, but in this class of ball, it doesn't mean when Winoka got to that game, they were 13-1, I think, maybe 13-0. He said, it's not until you get the last 2 rounds in the state tournament that you see the other teams that are 13-1, 13-0. And that's this thing would be like that. Fairview dominating, Sealing dominating, but have never played each other.
Exactly. I mean, that's one of those Fairview, the 11-man success. They've had Sealing and 8-man. So I don't know what a game between those two would look like. It'd probably be pretty fun. But Sealing and Cherokee, I mean, that's going to be a fun one. Laverne and Pond Creek Hunter will be fun as well. Those are 2 teams from the same district. Laverne already went out to Pond Creek and won earlier this year, 40-16. Laverne, they're one of those teams that every year they just reload.
Yep.
They find another way. Another kid comes up. Here's our next freshman. He's really good. And you watch him and he scores 4 touchdowns in a game. That's how Laverne is.
I heard something. Okay. we're going to shut this down. Cade and I are going to meet out here again noon tomorrow. We will do our homework today. Cade has a real job, so he'll be hit and miss, but I'll gather up some stuff and we'll talk to you listeners and viewers tomorrow at noon about this, and we'll have more information to give at that time. So thank you, Cade.
No problem.
Out on the hill you go, and I'll get on the phone and we'll try to round up some more facts. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We now go back to what we laughingly call regular programming.